What's up, Wealth Champion? Today's video, we're talking about tax saving tips for high income earners in 2020. Listen, I did this video a couple years ago and it was amazing how many people were so appreciative. So I thought I updated and share with you the new $12,000 secret that I wish I would have learned 20 years ago, right? Because what you have to know is that in this country, how you make your money is more important than how much money you make. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to share with you a number one opportunity for you to save even more money on your taxes and how you can also build a solid residual income at the same time. So let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. For those of you who do not know me, my name is H. Cortez, also known as the one and only financial health mentor, everybody's favorite followpreneur, and I am on a mission. A mission to do what, you say? To empower hardworking Americans economically through financial literacy with an emphasis on entrepreneurship and personal brand development. Today, we're talking about high income earners and what's happening to all y'all money, right? According to the article from Yahoo News, the article is titled, How Much You Really Take Home from a Six-Figure Income, right at $100,000, right? When I scroll through this article, as you can see here, the average take-home pay is right around $70,000. So where does that other $30,000 go, you wonder? Well, you guessed it, to Uncle Sam. That's right. Out of $100,000 you worked for, you sweat for, you got up early for, you stayed late for, you're only bringing home $70,000. So what can you do to get Uncle Sam out of your pocket? What is this $12,000 secret that nobody told you about? It's quite simple, guys. It's the number one solution to you legally, ethically, and morally lowering your taxes is to start a home-based business. I know. You've gone to school, you got your degree, you got your master's, you're climbing the corporate ladder, you're working really hard. The last thing you want someone to tell you is to start a business, right? That's why you went to school in the first place, because you wanted to be a corporate person. You want to be a corporate guy, a corporate gal. Listen, I understand that. But y'all know that things have changed because of this coronavirus. And if you want to keep giving $30,000 of your hard-earned money to Uncle Sam, then by all means, you can kill this video right now and go on about your merry way. But if you, on the other hand, are saying, Cortez, you've caught my attention, I would love to bring back some of that $30,000 that's evaporating out of my paycheck before I even get it, right? Well, let's talk about that. So a home-based business, guys, allows you to legally, ethically, and morally turn your bills that you have every single month into tax deductions. And one of the largest expenses that we have outside of taxes is our children. Man, those jokers are expensive, and I had the nerve to go have 5 of them jokers, right? So how does a home-based business allow me to leverage my children to lower my taxes? See, when you have a home-based business, you have the ability, just like any other business, to have employees, right? Well, guess what? Why not employ your children? So let's just go with some stats. We're talking about a single person, right? Makes $100K a year, has 2 children, and ages of the kids are, let's put them right in teenage years. So we've got a 13 and a 16-year-old, right? Now, this strategy that I'm going to share with you works no matter how old the kids are, as long as they are under 18. And here's why. If you look at this article right here that I got up on the screen, the IRS on its own website says that if a child under the age of 18 works for their parent, that child can earn a salary that's void of taxes. That means you can hire your children, you can pay them a salary, but you do not have to have a fancy payroll company, take out FICA and Social Security. None of that is required when you hire your own children. Amazing, right? Next question you should be asking, well, how much can I pay my children and not have to pay taxes before they have to pay taxes on that money? Well, guess what? The standard deduction in America is $12,400 for tax year 2020. What does that mean? Everybody's first $12,400 to be exact, is tax free. Right? That means you don't pay taxes. So your child, if they're under the age 18, you can hire them, pay them up to $12,400 per child per year, and write that off on your taxes. Let's take a look at some numbers and see what that looks like. All right. So let's look at some numbers real quick. You're a single person, $100,000 is your salary, 2 kids, both under the age 18, so you can pay both of them to work in your business. We know we can pay them up to $12,400 per year. We're going to use $12,000 to keep the number nice and round so I don't get confused with my math. That basically means that each child can make $1,000 per month. Now, in order for this to be legit, you have to give them a job that warrants $500 every 2 weeks. You can't pay them $1,000 a month and all they're doing is emptying the trash in your office. But if you make them, say, a social media manager, then a good social media manager could cost $1,000 per month or more. And you happen to have 2 of them. Maybe one of them helps you out with Facebook. The other one is responsible for YouTube or TikTok or whatever. So now you're paying out of your paycheck $2,000 per month to your kiddos, right? So what does that look like when it comes time for you to file your taxes? It looks like this. You've got $100,000, right? Now, let me just give you my disclaimer. I'm not a tax professional, guys. I'm not a CPA, enrolled agent, any of that stuff. I'm an entrepreneur who had to learn this stuff to maximize my business. And I would encourage any and every hardworking American to sit down with their tax professional and say, listen, I'm starting a home-based business. What do the tax write-offs look like for me? How could that save me money on taxes, right? You can talk to a professional. You can grab you a book like this. This is by a tax attorney and CPA, former IRS auditor and trainer, Sandy Botkins. 7 simple ways to legally avoid paying taxes, right? So this isn't just me saying this. I showed you the IRS article as well. But watch this. Out of the $100,000, you got 2 kids. If you do not have a business, as a single person, you're going to get the standard deduction, right? So let me pull out my calculator so that I make sure I don't mess up the numbers, because people will drag you all over social media if you mess up numbers, and those same people will miss the whole message because you messed up on a number. But $12,400, so we go $100,000 minus $12,400, which is the standard deduction for a single person. That's going to bring you down to $87,600, right? That you would pay taxes on. Now, let's be real. If you have a mortgage as a single guy and you're making 6 figures and you pay a mortgage, then you can literally take the mortgage interest and deduct that from there. I know there's other write-offs. If you drive a hybrid car, for instance, the way the government incentivizes you to take action is they give you a tax write-off. If they want you to do something, you're going to get a tax write-off. They want you to have children, so they give you a tax write-off if you have children. They want you to go green, so if you buy an energy efficient windows in your house, they'll give you a tax write-off for that. Well, guess what? There's 475 tax write-offs for home-based business owners. You think they want you to have a business? Sure they do. Most people will let their pride and their ego get in the way of saving them tens of thousands of dollars per year if they would just start a home-based business. So we're going to say that this is all this person has. It's a standard deduction. So now this person is responsible for paying taxes on $87,600. Now, based on the article that says the average person, when we went back to Yahoo News, the average person making six figures on the job only brings home 70. Why? Because 30% of their income goes to taxes. So if we do $87,600 times 30%, that's a tax bill of $26,280, right? Now, the question becomes, if we have a home-based business and we use this one tax deduction alone, just hiring the two children in business, can we reduce this tax bill, put more money back into the pockets of our young single father who is making six figures on the job? Let's look at it. The person now has a home-based business. He's a single guy. He makes the same $100,000 on his job, right? He gets the same $12,400 in a standard deduction because he's single. He lives in America. That's just a benefit for living in America, right? So we know from our earlier scenario that's going to leave him with $87,600. Right? Now, in the scenario where he has no home-based business, he pays taxes on this, and the tax bill on that $87,000 would be $26,280. This time, we remember he's got kids, and he's smart enough to put his kids to work in his home-based business. He hired them as his employees. He paid both of them $12,000 for the year. So 12,000 times 2 is 24,000. Right? Now, before he gets assessed his tax bill, he gets to subtract any business expenses that he has. So let's take away the 24,000. So if my elementary school subtraction is still on point, 7 minus 4 is 3. 8 minus 2 is 6. So now he has an income that he's going to pay taxes on of $63,600. Let me pull out my calculator again so we get the math right. So in this case, we're going to do 30% times $63,600, and now the tax bill is $19,080. Right? Now watch this. Before, his tax bill was $26,280. So what is the difference between the two? How much tax money did he save by hiring his children in business? Let me get my calculator out. $26,280 minus $19,080 equals $7,200. This is a tax savings. Now, here's what I want y'all to get though. This is the most important part about this whole scenario. The $12,000 that he paid his children, did he lose that money? Remember, the kids are 13 and 16. Who's the custodial parent of their bank accounts? Who gets to decide what they do with that $12,000 that they earned every year? If those kids are in private school, can't that $12,000 go towards that private school tuition? If those kids are playing sports of any kind, can't that $12,000 go towards those sports activities? Those kids are going to need food, clothing, shelter, and entertainment. If those children love to travel, can't that $12,000 pay for their travel? Those kids are going to need school clothes and supplies. Can that $12,000 be used for those things? Abso-freaking-lutely. So the $12,000 that went to the kids basically just got shifted from the salary through the business to the children, and they still paid for all of the things that dad was going to pay for anyway. All of the things that dad has been paying for the last 13 and 16 years without Uncle Sam's help. Now those things can be written off. Guys, this $6,300 number here that now is taxable income, remember, this is only one out of 475 tax deductions. We didn't put in any travel that he might have done for his business. We didn't put in any meals that he might have had. We did not put in any miles that he might have driven for his business. We didn't put any office expenses, utilities, any of that stuff. Just one tax deduction saved $7,200 in taxes. So, as I promised, I want to show you guys the number one opportunity for you to save thousands more in taxes and potentially make you thousands in residual income if you qualify. Okay, if you're still here, that means we pique your interest. Well, give me just 5 more minutes and I'm going to show you why we have the best home-based business opportunity for you. More importantly, how we're going to help you build a guaranteed residual income. So let's get into it. First and foremost, so that we don't waste any time, you're going to need an investment of $228, and then it's going to cost you $119 per month to join MWR Financial. That is the premier home-based business on the planet, guys. And listen, if you're going to have a home-based business, you might as well be involved with one that teaches you the power of having a home-based business. They have a core product called a Financial Edge membership. I'm going to go through this really quickly, but remember, you can always check out this video right here to learn the full scope of these products. But the Financial Edge membership comes with 4 pillar products. Money Max is your tax strategist, as well as your online app that allows you to record your tax deductions. Credit Max is all about maximizing your credit, restoration, credit building, and credit maintenance. Equity Max is your debt elimination strategy and your bill shredder. Believe it or not, we got a team of professional negotiators that can get your monthly bills down. And then Wealth Max is all about asset accumulation, and we focus on a private reserve account where you literally become your own bank. And then also land banking is where you purchase land in the path of development. And right now you can buy some of the same land that Warren Buffett is investing in right now. And remember, you can always see this video right here and it will break down this full membership. Now, we've got a powerful membership. Sales for $80 a month. Guys, you can't even get credit repair alone for $80 a month, let alone all of this. And it includes a husband and a wife. So that should give you confidence that we have a great service, especially now during this time, to help people financially. Now, let's talk real quick about how our team building system will help you build this business. See, the reason people give up on their home-based business is because they never learn how to properly market. And after they talk to all their friends and family, they give up. Because if you never learn how to market, then you never learn how to sell your products. If you never learn how to market, then you never learn how to build a team. And when you don't know how to market and you don't know how to build a team, that $119 a month, instead of looking like an investment, will start looking like a bill. Well, guess what? We've got the text message campaigns. We've got the Facebook campaigns. You can actually use this very video along with 9 others just like it. We'll show you how to set up your YouTube channel, how to post them on Facebook, and bring people to you so you don't have to go chasing people down. MWR says all it requires is for you to sponsor 3 people on your team, and you can maximize the entire compensation plan along with 1 customer. That's $50 per person you sponsor, $40 per customer. When you follow our system by checking out the description below and follow those directions, we're going to help you do this, because you're not the only one watching this video right now. When you follow those instructions, you're going to get placed on a team. And when the next person follows those instructions behind you, they're going to get placed on your team. Our goal is to help you get your 3 people and your 1 customer, because that's going to guarantee you $150 per month and guaranteed residual income. Now your $119 goes away. Then the fun starts, because we know that we have you committed long term. Then we teach you how to build a full-fledged brand using attraction marketing so you get people coming to you. But remember, someone else is watching this video right now, and if they get rolling before you get rolling, then you're going under them. Follow the directions in the video below, in the description below, so you can get the full details. Plug into our team, and you're going to get our video campaign that you're watching right now. You're going to get our Facebook memes, our text message campaign, all of the tools that has allowed us to become the fastest growing team in the entire organization are at your fingertips. The one thing that we ask is for your commitment, because we don't want to build under you if you're not going to be committed. So follow the directions in the description below, and we'll be happy to show you the full-fledged plan on how we're going to help you win in MWR Financial and grow a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th stream of income. So until next time, get your money up, because you absolutely can do it, but more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up and follow those directions in the description below.